All right. So let me show you how to use your brand new ultimate deal, wholesale deal calculator, and it's a flipper calculator too, all in one. This is exactly what I use to determine on my flips to determine if I'm going to buy them or not. So, and I use it for wholesale too. So let me show you how it works. So all you're going to have to do is just fill in these yellow spots, and pretty much everything calculates on its own. You don't have to worry about all this stuff. I will show you the things that you need to adjust. So, but before I go deep into it, let me kind of explain to you how this works because it can look a little intimidating. Like you got all this stuff here, but it's really not that bad. So this section here, all this is the financials to determine if a deal is a good deal or not. All these section is right here is just this broken down into how flippers like to see their costs broken down to. So purchase costs, holding costs, and selling costs, right? And then down here, how much money they have to bring to the table and what you do, you and the flipper, you as well, and the flipper are definitely need to know and to pay attention to this section right here. Okay, so that's all it is. On this section here, literally, you're gonna put your purchase price in. You're gonna put your ARV. I got little notes here after repair value, rehab level, which is over here, which we'll talk about next, and your square footage. LTV is like basically some loan info. You can leave this at 90%. Don't even mess with this. And the holding months, you can just leave that there too. That's fine. You can leave them there because you probably don't know. But this is just how fast flips are selling in your area. And if you update on your own, that's fine. But 4 or 5 months is normal. All right, this number is your flipper profit, and this needs to be at 10%. I'll say this: if you get it at 10%, flippers will love you. This deal will sell. Okay, 10% of ARV. So the ARV of this is 350. If this has 35, this deal's good. All you need to do is get it there, and you're good to go. Now let's talk about rehab levels. Right, this is what we're looking at right now. Rehab levels. So what does this mean? This is how you're going to determine what to put for how much the house needs in repairs. And this is how we do it. This is how flippers do it. Even in my market, I go by price per square foot. So you're going to look at the house, and the first thing you're going to do is determine what market am I at. Am I on low cost? Am I at a standard? Or am I high cost? How do you do that? You're basically going to Google how much does the average house price sell in my market. If you're in Vegas, you're going to put in what is the median home selling price in Vegas. All right, and we're in between these two numbers. If you're a low-cost market, you're going to use this section here. If you're in 300 to 500, you're going to put it here. And if you're high, you're going to use these numbers. Simple as that. Let's say 300, right? So if it just needs paint and carpet, the house looks really nice. It just needs paint and carpet. You're going to use 25 a foot. If it needs everything needs to be replaced in this house. Everything's old. Everything's got to go. You're going to use this number. If it's a total gut job, like, hey, we got to remove drywall, we got to, remodel a house, you're going to use the heavy total gut job number. And you will just put that right here, and the rehab will calculate for you. Okay? And it'll adjust all this stuff for you. You don't have to do anything. All right? Let's put this down to 5,000 for now. Okay. And this section is just, we'll cover that last, but it's going to how you determine your fee. But first, we got to get the flipper good, and then we worry about us. That's how this works, okay? And this section down here, this is going to add to, this is what most people get wrong, is not knowing these numbers here. So this number, whatever level you're in, you're going to put here, this is just for the house. This is for the house to look good, fixed up, to the ultimate condition after repair value. There's mechanicals and stuff that you got to add to that. Okay, so this number doesn't include if it needs a new roof, new HVAC, plumbing, and all that stuff. How do you know what that is? These are industry nationwide type numbers that you can use. So if it doesn't need any of this stuff, you're good. You're just going to leave it here. But if you're looking at it and it looks like it needs a new roof, they tell you it needs a new HVAC, you're going to start adding stuff here. So let's put one together. Let's say we're going to be in this market, so we're going to put 35 a foot, right? And let's say you need a roof. You're going to put a 1 here. You need an HVAC, and you need to rewire it. We'll put 1 here. This $23K is going to be added to your rehab budget. See, before, take all that stuff out, The rehab budget's at 42. We just added this stuff here. Now we've properly accounted for our rehab budget. Now we can start building what we can offer. Okay? That's going to work for you. Okay, so we said this number needs to be 10% of ARV. 35. So it needs to be 35K. So we need to come up 25K, or really we need to take away 25K from our offer. So we're going to come here and put 225. There we go. Now you're set. Now you're set. The flipper's profit's there. Flipper's taken care of. Now we can come over to our wholesale fee. How much do you want to make on this fee? Well, if you want to make $5,000, your offer is going to be $220. Say you want to make $10,000, put that $10K in there, your offer is going to be $215. You want to be a baller, shot caller, I like it. $20,000. This is what we start at when we make our offers. We start at making $20K on most of them, and our offers are at $205. So you would make offers at $205. The flipper's profits in there. So now your money's in there as well. This is my offer. This is how you work the sheet. And yeah, the video's here. I'm going to change this link out. It'll be a different link. But this is how you use the sheet. If you got any questions, I go live in the free Facebook group Tuesdays at 6 p.m. Pacific. Ask any questions you got. I want you guys to get deals. Crush it every single year. 2025 is coming up for this video. But any questions, hit me up. Enjoy this calculator. Hit me up with any questions.